Call it a case of cold feet. Running back Frank Gore has had second thoughts on signing with the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm Jim Baskel with the latest ESPN headlines. We are in the 3-day period where teams can talk to free agents, and Gore had intended to sign in Philadelphia. ESPN NFL insider Adam Schefter confirming this change of heart, which originally was a story on the NFL Network. One of the teams now in the running for Gore, the former 49er running back, is the Indianapolis Colts, and we are joined on the phone by Mike Wells, who covers the Colts for ESPN. Mike, I'm going to paint a picture here, if you will. The news gets out of him wanting to sign with Philadelphia. Some of the terms get leaked as well, and maybe the Colts pick up the phone and talk to his agent and say, we can do better than that. You suppose that scenario might have played out here?
Well, the thing about it is the Colts came into free agency with $40+ million in salary cap space. They've had their eye on Gore for a while now because everybody knows the track record of Trent Richardson struggling with Indianapolis, and they needed somebody to complement Andrew Luck. The fact that Gore has gotten cold feet, that opens the door right back up for the Colts. Gore, eight 1,000 yards rushing seasons out of 10 years in the NFL. He's the perfect complement to go with Luck, and the receivers, T.Y. Hilton, the tight ends, Kobe Fleener, and Dwayne Allen. And like I said, the Colts had their eye on him from the get-go. Now you can expect Ryan Grigson to put a sales pitch, and that sales pitch's name is Andrew Luck, a chance to get to the Super Bowl to try to get that final piece on the offense for Indianapolis.
He's played 10 years in San Francisco, and as you mentioned, 8 of the last 9 years gone over 1,000 yards, 4 straight over 1,000 yards, but there's been a lot of tread taken off that tire. He's been the main guy, the primary running back in San Francisco. Would there be any concern about using him moving forward if it is the Colts in the same way the Niners did?
Well, the thing about it is, when you got Andrew Luck, he's gonna lead you to victories with his arm. He's the focal point of Indianapolis' offense. Frank Gore will be a complementary piece to the offense that the Colts have, which was 22nd in the league in rushing last year, but they were still a top 5 total offensive team. And the Indianapolis general manager, Ryan Grigson, he loves the depth in this year's draft class. If you're able to get Frank Gore and get him to a deal for several seasons, he gets a couple years older, and then you allows that running back, if Indianapolis decides to go that route, to transition into that role. So it's a win-win situation for the Colts. Gore can help out immediately, and that means there's not a lot of pressure on the rookie running back if Indianapolis decides to go that route in the draft next month.
Mike Wells covers the Indianapolis Colts for ESPN. Mike, thanks for some insight here. Again, the Colts have plenty of money to spend, and perhaps that has Frank Gore's attention as he's had second thoughts about coming to terms with the Philadelphia Eagles. You can read more about this story right here on ESPN.com. With the latest ESPN headlines, I'm Jim Baskel.